once again.
Hey, my Facebook lovers, thank you so much for coming back for another live podcast. I am your host, Dee Shields, and my special guest today is Ace Finesse. Thank you so much for coming by, Ace. He also has Taz with him. Don Taz, that's what it says. So I am excited to have you on. I'm excited for the main thing that I'm excited about is that you guys are on the other side. I'm pretty sure that you're happier about that than I am, but I love to see that you're on the other side. People talk about the new Jim Crow. The number two Jim Crow was mass incarceration. And the third Jim Crow, of course, was that filibuster they just pulled before finally passing that COVID relief. So, but we're going to go back to the number two Jim Crow, which is mass incarceration, and share your story. So let's have you guys introduce yourself. Ace Finesse, please introduce yourself to the guests, to the viewers, and then Dantes.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ace Finesse, man. I'm just letting everybody we here, we out here. It's free world. It ain't no more of the other side. So I'm out here. Y'all tune in with us, man. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, man. That's Taz, man. Just let y'all know I'm out here in the free again, where it's all good, and how it does not where you want to be.
Absolutely. Thank you, you guys. I'm just going behind the scenes, but now I'm going to ask you guys a very important question. Tell us where you're from. So we're going to start with Ace and tell us about state, city, where you're from, and then we're going to go over to Don Taz and tell us where are you from. Let's start your story from
Well,
the beginning.
well, I'm from San Antonio, Texas. Well, let's start this back. I'm from Austin, Texas, but I grew up
Yes.
in San Antonio, Texas. So everything gravy out here. I love it. I'm living life. I'm feeling healthy. I'm looking good. I feeling good.
You are nutritious, as Uncle Marcus would say.
Very, very.
Indeed, indeed. And Don Taz, tell us where you're from.
I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I came up a lot in Dallas, though, and then some in Austin and Taylor.
So just Texas just representing all across the screen right now. ATX, SATX, DTX,
Hey,
right? D-Town. All right, I
real
love
talk.
it. And for sure, I wanted to make sure that people understood where you're from before we start your story. So, Ace, you want to share your story first, or do you want to describe yourself in a hashtag? You choose.
Well, I would say half and half, like the T. So we go ahead and do it like this, man. My story is very simple. I came up in rough neighborhoods, so a lot of the things that I accomplished really came out of the streets. We all got to bump our head a couple of times just to learn from our mistakes. So I really
Okay.
see it as a blessing that I did go to prison because it really set me down and taught me something. It taught me a valuable lesson. I seen both sides of the world, and from viewers' mistakes, you really absorb. You sit down and you learn things. Like you learn different personalities. You learn your environment. It's really different. So if I can sum it up, I'll probably say I'm simply the best because I understand
Hashtag
how life
simply the
works.
best. Hmm. I love it. Oh my gosh, you just said something that I haven't heard before. It's a blessing that I was locked up. Wow.
I was
Okay,
there.
that's powerful.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
Taz, tell us your story.
My story is almost same. I came up. I grew up in a household with a single mother and the only child in the house. Only child in the house. So everything in my life I knew growing up were from people in the neighborhood and around, really. Made mistake and everything. We went to prison. Got in trouble, a lot of trouble though growing up. This one time though, never no juvenile, TY none at all. Went to TYC though, went to prison, and I'm glad I did though. Prison made me a man. I swear it did. I'm so glad I went to prison. I'm so glad I went.
And oh
Most
my gosh, just to
Prison
see
really,
the
definitely.
prison made me
to
sit down.
see that on my platform, the thank yous, like
Yes.
I'm shocked. I'm telling you, I'm shocked.
I'm glad I was definitely. I went and sat down and got to really think about what was important in life and what wasn't, and other stuff, man. got to cut people in my life who didn't need to be there, stuff like that. I came home, mind well, man. Came home, mind good. I sit there and pray most time. I prayed and read. I did my
Right
time
on.
praying and reading.
Okay, so Ace, who are you guys crediting for why this is a better experience? That it removed you from the things that you were doing. You're admitting that you were doing some things that got you caught up. Who are you crediting that changed you inside? God,
Well, I
wow.
really take credit for the things that I did. I actually see life as, you know, more open. As I sat in prison, I really seen how it was. And I lost a few of my homeboys and all that, just due to the life that we were living back in the day. So when I actually, okay, let's just say it like this: people in the world steadily moving, constantly. So in prison, you don't have nothing but time to think, sit down, humble yourself. It's a rough environment in prison, but at the same time, out here it's rougher because they're not carrying guns in prison.
Right,
Shanks, knives, and all that, yeah, that might be, but it's all about how you carry yourself. So if you
right.
carry yourself in a positive manner, you're gonna get positive results every time. So negativity, all the energy that's around people that you be around, if you smoke, yeah, you're gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying? If you're around people that drink, yeah, you're gonna drink. It's really about being a leader, being a boss at your own risk. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta really
Mhm.
confident in yourself. Because if you don't be confident, then the next man will try to overdo you and step up to the top.
That's, you know what? That's exactly it. People look for weakness so they can see how to walk over you. So I love that you guys are crediting the experience, right? Because what Jim Crow and his cronies meant for bad, you found something good in it, and it empowered you to go to your next level, right?
Definitely.
Man.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Powerful. That's profound indeed. Okay, so what happened? I remember when you went to court, Ace, and you said something to me. I used to always push the military, real big on pushing the military. Now I'm pushing own land, your own land, own the franchise. I'm kind of pushing things a little bit differently because I want you guys to be the highest level of leaders that you can be, because you have a lot of people that you still need to go back and grab. And I know that you guys know that, right? So you
Right
said
on.
to me, going to court, man, Auntie, I wish I had listened to you about the military. But how do you feel about it now? Because you really seem to say my experience in there was what I was supposed to do.
Well, you got, okay, you can say that I had to grow up from street military. I got all my knowledge basically out of the streets. Everything was basically poverty. We had to go through that. We experienced a lot of things that a lot of people had really just went through, and then we see life for what it is. There's nothing good for the streets. There's nothing good for a person like me in the streets, and
Right,
it's a pandemic out here. Not just saying like Corona and all this. It's been like this since way
right,
back when.
right, right. Taz, you over there agreeing with that?
100%. Because,
Yeah.
man, people understand, man. Okay, like, I remember when I was gone, my mom write me all the time and tell me, every time I got to visit everything, always tell me, I'm so proud of you. She could see how much I grew mentally. She would say, I'm so
Hmm.
proud of you. So proud of you.
Understood.
And I was in
Yeah.
prison, tell me this. I'm in prison, though, same time. Come home, man. She was like, I said, look, so I'm proud of you, man. She's like, I know what's the best mother in the world. I said, wait, hold on. You best mother ever. Ever.
Right.
Love it.
Best
Love
mother any
it.
boy could want. I
Yeah.
said, but look,
Yeah. Oh my God.
anything I did growing up, can nothing do with you at all. I went through an unstable time of life called adolescence. That's what it was. I can control it myself.
Right.
I'm
It's
saying,
already an uncontrollable time in life. It's confusing.
yes,
You're
I'm a,
making a lot of decisions. Your environment is giving you, feeding you with things that you should do and shouldn't do, and you're having to decide what side should you be on. So adolescence is challenging.
Right.
Yeah.
it's it's
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. So Same time though, in prison, I did a class, and teacher said one time, he said, a boy goes through adolescence from ages 13 to 25. I like that. I like that, man.
Mhm.
That's real stuff right there, man. And I
It's
also
real
see,
because the human brain does not even complete what it's going to do until the age of what, 26? So it's,
Yeah.
you're still developing.
I told,
Yeah.
I told my daughter about a month ago, we're driving, and look at her, I said, I said, man, I was a baby with the baby. Yes.
Huh.
So I'm grown
Hey,
now. So now I'm going
hey,
Real.
to,
same story, same story. You make the decisions that you made, and then all of a sudden you are headed to prison, in the big prison, right? What are you thinking about your son Trey?
Well, I love my son. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Why? Because it gave me responsibility. It made me actually know what I need to do. What he's my main priority. So
Yeah,
when I look at my son, I look at opportunity. It's an opportunity to get him out the same environment I grew up in. It's an opportunity to actually make something out of him. Really just push him forward to achieving his goals, being successful, and not going down the same path that I had went down. You know, it's a
exactly.
it's really more of I'm looking at a creative player. So I gotta turn him into something that I always wanted to be. But
Wow.
life is full of decisions. So
Hmm.
he'll make the right decisions, even if he bump his head. We all go through it. So I just want him to be all he can be and stay
Yeah.
fit, stay healthy. You know,
Yeah. So your mom takes over, and that's my sissy. So my
yeah.
other sister takes over, and she's rearing him with a sense of responsibility, with a spiritual sense of responsibility. That was that important to you?
It was very important because I felt like I left something behind. I left jewels behind. And I value things. Especially family, loyalty, trust. I value all of that because I wear it heavy in my heart, and I'm very loving when it comes to people that really care about me, people that really understand where I've been through, people that really just keep a mind frame of the same thing that I go through.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to ask you guys about your signs in just a minute. We're going to go over to a few questions on the list, but I want to get from you, Taz. Do you feel the same about being a parent?
yes, I do. And my daughter, you see, when I left, my daughter was 5 years old. 5 years old. She just finished kindergarten. When I came home, she was 10 years old, halfway through the fifth grade already. But I didn't see her one time when I was gone. So I'm like, man, she walked in. I'm like, man, she's so big. I'm like, man. I've been home now for 14 months now.
Wow.
So
Wow. Wow.
she'll be 12 this year. Like,
Wow.
that's crazy. She's so smart now. It's like, man, if I
There's
talk
a
to her, it's
lot
over.
of time. A
Talk
lot
to
of
her.
time missed. Yeah. Yeah.
We talk now. It's
Yeah.
like she's so grown now. The first day over there with me. She's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to sleep, Dad. If I fall asleep, I apologize. I have to wake up in the morning for a hair appointment. I'm like, oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Got to get up for the
Okay, okay.
Right.
sleigh.
I ain't hating on you. So
Yeah.
she,
Yeah.
man, we talk all the time though now. We talk text every day and everything. That's my baby, man. Only got one child, my daughter. She's about to be dead, 12 years old this year. So smart, man.
Love
So
it.
smart. So smart. It's crazy. Like I said,
Yeah.
man, I miss so much. Miss too, daddy. So I got for a long time. What? Yes, a long time. Half my life.
Yeah.
Like, not lying.
Wow. Wow. To look at it that way. Okay, so let's have a little fun for a little bit, but maybe not fun. I'm going to ask both of you guys, what's one thing that people do not know about you? Take it from the things that you didn't share in the letters when you were writing home. What's one thing that the family doesn't know about you that happened inside?
Oh man. Well, I didn't want to put stress on my people, but prison is like hell, basically. You could say you go in there, you gotta have the right mind frame because if you don't, you're gonna ball up and you're gonna let it cultivate you. You're gonna let it take over you to where you feel like you're in a pit. So I could say most of my letters that I wrote was basically on my motivation skills and just good thoughts, just happier things that I really just put myself in. As far as like working out, staying fit. Um,
Yeah.
I'm eating good. I'm staying healthy. The people around me, they looking out for me when I'm down on my. So I just basically say you don't want to put overload on your people or whoever your supporters are behind bars, because if you do that, then that's when stress build. And when stress build, that's kind of like, ooh, it's like a monkey on your back, with the
Wow.
commissary, and you
Right.
call your people. I need money on my phone. I need money on my books. That's you got to think of it like on both sides. People out there, they got people out here got bills.
Yeah, because
So
you're out here now. Yes.
yeah, so
Up there making cookie cakes.
yeah, yeah. Hey, tune in for that too. It's gonna be another one coming. But yeah, man.
Love it.
I could really just say you don't want to put a barrier that you can't break, because if you
Okay.
do that,
Hmm.
then it's hard to humble yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It was really it was heartbreaking just to know how you would survive, but then you're ace. So I was more worried about the people that were in there than I was worried about you. I'm like, they don't want to cross paths.
yeah,
But you had your personality, like, just literally, you came out and you are so aware. You're so balanced. So I have a lot of questions about that. Um Ace, did you want to feedback on that?
well, I mean, yeah, I'm confident.
I'm sorry. I was gonna go to Taz and then I said Ace and then okay. But anyway, yeah, go ahead, Ace.
Well, yeah, like my boy Taz, man. Shouts out to him, man. That's my boy from way back when. But yo, we was actually on the same unit together. So we
Okay.
went from being in the streets to going to school together to being in prison. So we very
Right.
confident. We're very different from a lot of people that you'll actually run into. Um,
Right.
we just and like he said, prison it really matured us for who we are now from what we used to be. So a lot of things won't get to us as easy. Stress and all that, we dealt with that already. So it's small things to a giant out here. This is a cakewalk out
Mhm.
here.
Right. Like you see the things that we tend to stress about, and y'all looking at us like,
It's gonna be all
yeah,
right.
My
hmm,
lockdown.
yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you want to add to that, Taz?
Man. Now, my whole thing was when I was gone, when I was gone, man, my whole time was real relaxed, real smooth for me. I never had that one argument with nobody on that one time, none of that. Because how I carry myself. I'm a people person. Everybody's cool with me and everything. Come never none of that because some people, man, from the world, everybody's in the world messing with me still when I was in there. Everybody talking to me still, came touching me from all around Texas, different states, everything. So that was good. But at the end of the day, though, I still had pain inside because I was gone from my family, though. Like, man, miss that so much. I can't call nothing. And if I want to, I can't touch you, can't hug you, nothing. So I come home, really. And that's a big part about it. But it's that strong, though. Now, one time I have stress, none of that, depression, none of that, all, ever. And one day, I went to work one morning, and my boy Wes, he's from San Antonio also. He's like, man, good morning, man. My boy Taz, man. One person I know, the whole unit, man. The same person every day, man. Never stressed out about nothing. I was like, nah, for what?
That's
I
good.
ain't got life, man. I'm going home, bro. Man, I
Yeah.
got 5 years.
Right. So you see the end. You can see the end coming. Like,
I see, man. Look, man. From day
yeah.
one, it's gonna be good regardless. I ain't kill nobody. I ain't kill nobody. I didn't kill nobody, rape nobody, nothing like that at all. I'm going home, man. Go home for sure. Go home for sure. So,
You know what? Just to say that, and like you said, you didn't kill anybody, so I have to just come in and just kind of go in on current events and say that we urge you, President Joe Biden, to continue on that mission that you mentioned when we were voting for you, that you are going to shut down these private prisons because they are for profit, and those particular prisons are locking people up for. things that's not a prison thing. That may be a Sister Soldier says it in her book that we're reading in the book club, where she said, "Cancel me, not cancel me,
Right
cancel
on.
me. Maybe
Yeah.
I need therapy, not to be locked up." Right? So got to
Facts.
make sure we say something to Joe Biden on that before we move forward. Okay, so you guys want to talk about your wake up ritual now? You're recently coming from lockup, Ace. So what's your wake up ritual? Is it just like set in stone? You automatically do it? What do you do when you wake up?
Oh man, well see, coming from prison and being out here is definitely different. Waking up, I'll wake up and think that I'm gonna look at a bunk ahead of me, looking at four white walls around me, and it was messed up, just first coming home. So I would say it's the same routine that I was doing in there. My wake up ritual is basically the same thing. 5:30 in the morning, wake up, get myself together, make some coffee, brush my teeth, wash my face, hit the floor, do some push ups, sit ups, and I'm gonna do all that until about 6 in the morning. 6 in the
That's
morning, I go watch
serious.
the news.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 in the morning, I watch the news and I kind of get a feel of what the world is looking like out there. It's messed up, So I'm
Mm-hmm.
preparing myself because, like my boy Taz say, you don't you don't qualify in there, as far as what's going on out here. So thinking about the world while you sitting on the other side and just like, man, I'm gonna be out there soon. I'm not gonna be in here forever. I just
Right.
kept telling myself year after year after year after year after, and so on. I kept telling myself
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be here forever. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
honest. It's people in there that got 50 years, 40 years, 35, 25, more time than me. And they probably the humblest people I know.
Man, what man.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. That's what I love, man. I tell somebody, man, I got a visit one time. I tell people, man, I said, man, I met some good guys now who they some forever guys. Like, what's that? Said forever. Forever without parole. Never come home. Never come home ever, ever. Because one
Mm.
mistake they made in their life. There's some good guys, though. Never come home, though, man. It's sad, man.
Definitely.
Like,
Wow.
man, that's sad, bro.
That's heartbreaking. It's
I'm
heartbreaking
real,
because
real sad.
it's the lesson in that is like for the viewers watching, it's that one thing that you do and you're in your moment, you're angry, you're upset, but that one stupid decision
Mm-hmm.
will cost you your freedom.
Most definitely.
And we're already not free in this world out here.
And
You
look,
know. It's,
when you're in prison,
Sure.
one thing about prison, look, when you're in prison, being in prison is basically like being alive and dead at the same time. Because you're living and breathing, but serving no purpose at all. You're just there. Like when you're in there
True.
like that, you see everything for like really what it is really. Come home, hold the mind frame about everything now. I'm home now, like man.
right.
I've been home, man. I came home, my mind on straight. See, I was in there. I said goals in there though. My yes, I said goals in there though.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, because if you fail to plan, means you plan to fail.
Military 101, a failure to plan is a plan to fail. Indeed. I like that.
Most definitely,
Yes, that's the message. Yeah, that's the jewel.
most definitely.
Okay,
Fact.
so when you say that, you guys meet some forever guys, they're not angry?
Humble.
Do they humble?
Humble.
No fighting none of that loud.
I would say like the main objective is people like that. They got years like that, football numbers. They don't want to see people sitting in there, especially the next good person. If they know you going home, they gonna try their dangest, to keep you out of the way, keep you doing right. Hey, look, man, we gonna wake up early in the morning, we gonna work out. Oh man, I don't feel like it. Yeah, you gonna get up though, It's just kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we want you out there. You got an opportunity to go home, we don't. So it's mandatory. And if you could choose from going home to staying in there, well, hey, let's just look at it as reality. I want to come home. So I
Exactly.
don't want to have to wake up every morning and deal with these laws telling me, hey, you got to go eat. Oh, you got to go back to your cell. Oh, you got to go change laundry early in the morning. Oh, you got to do this. Oh, it's a certain time you got to rack up. Nobody wants to go through that. Nobody.
Right. Jim Crow era, mass incarceration, just switch slavery over to another format, telling you guys what to do, ordering you around. To find the courage to say, I'm just going to do what they say. I'm not going to fight it so I can go
That's how
home. Is that what it is?
that's exactly yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly how I got. After a while, I'm just like, hey, it's y'all's world in here, man. I'm not gonna win regardless. No matter what I do, what I say to y'all, y'all gonna win every time. So I might as well just go ahead and follow the route, follow the rules.
That's like that from day one though. I remember crossing units though. I remember crossing units to another unit one day, one year or whatever. And I met a guy, older guy, and he was like, hey, what's going on, man? All light skinned guy, rocking back the whole time. Keep rocking back and forth. How long you been gone, man? I was like, oh man, like 3 years right now. Right now, 3 years right now. 3 years? Okay. He's like, that's all right. How long you been gone for? Like 27 months, 27 years. You been gone 27 years?
Oh.
I said, God damn.
Oh wow.
I said, damn.
Oh wow.
He
Not
said, how much time you got? I said, I got 5. He said, oh, you good. You good. How much time you got?
Exactly.
He said, I got 2 life sentences. I said, oh, damn.
tough.
I look, he
Yeah,
said, when
that's hard.
I left the world, man. My baby mom was pregnant with my daughter. She was pregnant with my daughter. I've been gone so long. My daughter was born. She got married, had her own daughter. Type of daughter and granddaughter, I don't even know. Not that long. Like, man, that's crazy, man. That's sad, man.
All for
That's hard.
making the decisions that you look back, even though you guys say I'm blessed, do you look back and see a way that you could have did that moment differently? Also, I wanted to ask a very key important question. Being the mother of a police officer, is some good cops out there. Did you guys meet some good guys inside? Because that's so important to know those stories also.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. I met a lot of
Okay.
laws. That's fact. One of the laws used to wake me up early in the morning. Hey man, you gonna come out here, you gonna clean for me and this and that. Hey man, I'll give you some snacks and this and that. I'm like, yeah, cool, bring them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's some good laws in there. They just really, you can look at it, and I respect them because I told them, hey man, this is your job, so I expect you to do your job. I
Mm-hmm.
don't hold no grudges against you for trying to tell me what to do because I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't want. I know you got bills to pay out there, and you just doing this just so you can make a living out of it. So
Right.
I respect them, and they respect me just for
Yeah.
being the way I was, being the way I am.
Yeah. Not asking you to change and meeting people where they are. Missy Young at 101. Meet people where they are. Okay, so what would you say is the most important part of your plans after lockup, Ace? We'll start with you and then we'll go over to Dantes.
Well, I definitely sat down and had a definite plan. As far as how I am, I love to work out. It's in my veins. I wake up doing push-ups. I sleep doing sit-ups. So it's kind of yeah. I love
You
it to
like
death.
the
So
girl on that one chess series on Netflix. Is it the Queen's Gambit where she's just envisions chess when she's not when she's asleep, not even playing chess, like you're thinking about
right,
working out. Yeah,
right. That's all,
that's
man. I dream
powerful.
about
Mhm.
working out. So I
Mhm.
mean, it's
Yeah.
just that you find your hobby. You find what you want to do, accumulate something in your life. As far as being happy, don't I'm not saying don't do a job just because you don't want to do it. I'm saying find something that you're really into, find something that you're really good at, and
Yeah.
if you pursue that, you'll be happy in life. No, you're not working a miserable job. You're not doing that. So what I did is I came up with a definite plan of opening up a nonprofit organization, which is
Okay.
called Global Scholarship Group. And basically what it
Love
is
it.
you live healthy, you stay fit, and you make the right decisions, you make healthy choices in life.
Exactly. Exactly. You see me following all the rules. Not
Always.
yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I
But I
mean,
thank you
hey,
for
nobody's
encouraging
perfect.
me.
Nobody's
You
perfect,
see me. But that's what I have. That's what I have Ace for. So the same Dantes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Me, trying to just progress the best I can. I want to open up some businesses really right now. I want to go back to school as well. I want to go to school for photography. I'm doing go to school photography though. Open up a couple things though. I want to do though is a couple vending machines. I was looking online or whatever. See vending machines stuff like that for cheap prices.
All
Off.
right. I know a couple of legends that are photographers. So, speaking to my legends that are photographers in the industry, bring them on to intern with you in ATL, or reach out to them. Maybe come down there to Texas and reach out to them and help them pursue those goals. I also know some personal trainers in the industry. So, reach out to them. They have some celebrities that are clients and they could give you some feedback and kind of, get you guys going in the right direction. I love that you came out with goals and not just
Right on.
regular goals. You guys came out with leadership goals.
Right on.
Yeah.
Boss
Yeah,
up.
that's good stuff. That's exactly that. Boss up. Okay, Rose is over there. Your cousin Rose is over there in Germany, and she says one mistake in life can cause a lifetime of distress and misery. Facts, right? My
100.
mom says motivation, and she was just going on and on saying that's her baby. I want to go look at my little nephew, but I can't do that because we have to stay
Yeah.
professional. Okay, so
Hey.
let's ask you some fun questions, Ace. What are three things you can't live without?
Well, let's see. Three things I can't live without: loyalty, trust, and responsibility.
There you
I
go.
can't live without none of those.
There you go. Okay, Taz, what about you? I like that, Ace. Yeah.
Man, mine are people. Mine are my mother, my daughter, and my wife.
There you go.
Straight
Love
up.
that. Always, always. That, yes, indeed. I love that you guys remember the mom because that's a huge thing I've seen on the moms that are trying to deal with, the incarceration and trying to go through and not want to just get in there. Trust me, I'm one of those moms that want to jump in there and take care of it. Like my son's a police officer, and I'm like, okay, did you do this? Mom, I know what to do. Okay, but did you do this? Mom, I already know what to do. But we
Right
just
on.
tend to want to get in there, jump in there. And that system that you were in, they had bars where mom couldn't get in there and
Right
get
on.
anything done. Is that what you were thinking about? Like how strong they're being on the outside?
It's harder for
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's how much harder out here than there. What? And there's easy. Here's harder.
It's hard
Yeah.
out here.
Here's easy inside
Yeah.
easy. It's easy in there. I hear though. Oh no, it's hard out here though. Yeah, way harder.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Way
It's
harder, man.
I will say that is challenging. They set it up to make us think that it's hard, and it's not. It's just challenging, and we can overcome all those hurdles that they set up. So
And the
we're
loss,
shocking them.
man. The
Yeah.
loss is crazy too, man. Man, my best friend about to come home. He comes home on the 28th of this month. His
Wow,
mom
that's
died
big.
2 weeks ago. Just passed away, man. It's sad, man. It's my daughter's grandmother. Passed away. Sad, man. Right before he comes home. He
Yeah.
been gone 9 years.
Wow. Wow. You know what? Life is always, from the day we're born, life is always doing what it's planned to do. And we just have to
Yeah.
decide there's something about that, why that happened before he got home that he's got to tap into and do something amazing with that. That's heartbreaking. I'm sorry to hear that
Definitely.
for him. All right. Ace, what about share a hilarious story? Do you have anything funny that happened?
Oh, man. Tons of them. Let's
Okay.
see. Well, people over there, they wild out and do the most. So I can tell you, people want to be tricksters, jokesters, and all that. So we had a whole session going on where we just roasting each other. Oh
Mhm.
man, it was wild. So we all having our little get together and all this one day. So we see some people. Hey, I can do a backflip. Oh, you can do a backflip? Let me see. So boom, he runs up the wall, do a backflip. The
Okay.
next man, hey, yeah, I used to do those too.
Okay.
Runs up the wall and do a backflip. I say, okay, he ain't lying. The next
You're
man,
funny.
I could
You're
do one off
funny.
the bench. Fell and busted his tail. So he laid there for a minute and we just kept watching TV. We ain't trying to get in trouble. Hey, bro, get up. Take it off. Hey, drag him to a chair real quick.
Shake
You
it
know,
off.
yeah. Yeah, we laid him on
Oh
his
man,
bunk.
that's
He was all
funny.
right after about 30 minutes. He shook back. He was like,
Oh
man,
man,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
funny.
messed
That
himself
is
up.
funny.
Yeah,
Okay,
never
that's
follow
funny.
the next man. Never try to compete with the next person, man. That was a life
That's
learned
the
that class.
lesson. That's the lesson. Don't you can't do what everyone else does.
Yeah,
Uh,
competition,
don't do that.
competition.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was funny, Ace. Okay. All right, Taz. Tell us your funny story. See, I'm having no makeup, no lashes by the end of this one. All right. Tell us your funny story.
First thing I saw was, man, the funniest thing, man. I'm trying to think the funniest thing.
It's a whole bunch of them, bro.
Man, first time I saw, I'm saying something I did. Okay, look, in my cell, I'm on top bunk, and you get down, it's like a little desk right here, and a chair in front of it, like a little stool,
Gotta
whatever.
be
Okay.
careful.
It's like metal.
Okay.
So usually you hop off though, jump off to the table, and then the stool, and then step down. I filmed myself today though. Hop down straight to the stool with my socks on. Hop,
No.
I seen it before.
hey, myself right there. Whole body,
Yeah.
hold up, at 180 real quick. Hit the
Yeah, flipped
Oh
off the stool.
man.
say, you all right? He's all right. I said, you all right?
Oh man.
And nah, man, I was so scared. I was so
Like,
scared.
no, there's nothing about this. Almost died.
I was
Like,
so scared.
wow.
I was
Man,
Oh,
right
that's
now.
funny.
I was scared I
That's
was.
that
funny.
it tends to happen to a lot of people, man. I seen it
Yeah.
happen to too many people.
Man, so oh, I don't even want to know about if somebody was heavy up in there. Yeah.
Don't let them be on top bunk. I tell you that.
Man.
That's funny.
Okay, you know what? Let's talk about that. Are you while you were inside Ace, did you have a roommate and Taz, did you have a roommate?
Definitely. I live with
Just
multiple.
one or four. How many people do they put in one cell?
Well, TDC is two people to a cell,
Yeah.
but when you tend to get moved around a lot, so you're dealing with different cellies at the time. Oh, and cellies is the key word to cellmate. So
Okay,
basically,
okay.
your
All
roommate.
right.
So
All
you
right.
you living with different people every so often.
Okay, so is that the training for learning different personalities?
Definitely is.
Wow. Yeah,
Definitely is.
I don't switch friends like that. It take a whole decade to meet one new person. Like everybody knows D, but there's associates and then there's my friends. Like takes me
Right
a
on.
long time to. So you're just guys. It's just rotating. You're bringing in
And
this new
then
person.
yeah, it's awkward at first when you first get a new cellmate, because all the things that be going on, it's just you gotta learn how they live. So when you living with different people, it's a hassle. You gotta be clean at all times. You gotta make sure that he's not just an idiot, because you got people
Yeah,
that okay, I'll be asleep at nighttime and he wanna stand at the bars and yell out the door, hey, what's up? Hey, what you doing over
yeah,
there? Look out, look
yeah,
out. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear all that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, say
Right,
respectfully, man.
exactly.
I'm going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And they'll
Yeah,
put with people that you don't really just talk to.
right.
So
Yeah, so
it's definitely
I'm
different.
getting this feeling that everybody knows that Ace is out. So I hear the phone buzzing. I hear the phone buzzing. I love it. I'm glad so many people are happy to see you. Um, I wanted to see. I saw another comment that I wanted to share. Uh, oh, okay. Sorry, they're talking about something else in the comments. All right. So Nita and Rose are there in the comments. So, all right. So let's say, let me ask you this right here. What is
Okay.
what's your biggest fear in life? Do you have any?
Well, my biggest fear is being broke. I ain't went through it too long, so it's like I see shadows. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't want to go through that no more.
So you want to build your business. That's the main part, the reason why the motivation behind the business, right?
Right on.
Yeah,
Right on.
yeah. What's the current business goal right now with what you're doing regarding health and fitness?
We might just make sure that everybody is living how they need to live. As far as just staying healthy, making healthier choices is all I really care about.
Yeah. But the followers, if
It's
they're following you on your Facebook, they see that the body is totally in shape. How did you eat good on the inside? How did you make all the right choices on the inside? What type of foods?
well, it's self discipline. It's a lot. It takes a lot of self discipline in there. Like as far as wanting to get yourself on a set schedule, it gotta be consistent. You gotta be persistent with you. With like you gotta push yourself towards the limit. Because if you don't push yourself, then you just gonna give up and say, "Oh, maybe I'll start next month or 2 months from now, or maybe when I see parole or closer to going home, then I'll do this." And then by then, it's too late.
Those are facts. Those are facts. And we never know how long life is going to be. Speaking of that, what three people, living or dead, would you like to meet with and converse about life with? What three people?
Well, life is all a game of chess, is how we call it in prison.
Facts.
So if you can really just see what's going on around you, you'll actually have more understanding. You'll gain more knowledge just by opening your eyes and closing your ears. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
It's all different out there.
So do you have anybody that stands out, celebrity wise, or just normal everyday person wise, that you would like to sit down and talk with about some things that you would like to see different for those who are coming, that are in lockup, and for those coming out?
I definitely met some celebrities. Hey, shouts out to my homeboy, man. He doing his best thing out there. He got out actually before me, and he's actually about to be an upcoming rapper. He's already
Hey.
connected in, and he's doing everything that he needs to do to achieve his goals. So it's a lot of people with talent in there. They say the most greatest talents come from the heart. And when you sit down in prison and you actually just take the time and think about things, and it makes you think a lot. So you fulfill your talent.
Yeah.
Hustle, some people don't make commissary in there. Some people gotta hustle in there every day just to eat.
Right.
Even though they feed us 3 meals a day, it's basically a hassle in there. Like if you don't have a
You know
hustle and
what?
you don't have
Let's
support
stop
from
and
your
talk
family,
about the meals in there. I heard a privilege comment come from the Capitol Hill arrest. And one of the persons that was arrested after he made the bad decision to go and riot at the Capitol and incite an insurrection, he's now locked up. And he says, "Y'all move me out of here quickly. I can't eat this food in here. I don't eat this type of food." Did y'all have those type of choices to be moved around because you don't eat that type of
nah,
food?
the food in there is trash. I mean, you
This
get
Cardi
used to
B,
it because
Cardi
you're
B,
gonna get
what did
hungry.
Cardi B say? Coffee, McDonald's coffee is trash. All right, now just go ahead.
Hey, we visualize a lot of things. We'll eat some tacos that came from a farm, and we gonna swear up and down it's Taco Bell. So we just gotta we just gotta tell ourselves like, hey man, I gotta eat this to survive. If I'm not gonna eat, I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna start starving in here.
So you mean nobody came to you and said, "We're going to move you to a new prison so that you can have a better diet"? That wasn't offered to our black prisoners?
Really, it's no, I can't say it did because it's every man for themselves in there. That's how
Yeah,
everybody
so
looks
no,
like. And
it's real
how I
life in
carried
there.
myself in there, I basically
Yeah.
told myself, I came in here alone and I'ma leave alone. So leave me alone, basically.
That's it, right? That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. That's it. That's it. I like it. Taz, what about you? Do you have anything that you fear?
The only thing I really fear is losing my mother or daughter, like one of my loved ones. mother, daughter, or wife. One of those three, man, like that. That's my. When I was gone, when I was gone, I used to pray for that so much. Like, man, Lord, please let me come out. Let me come home. Let me come home alive. And make sure my mom is
Right.
still. My daughter, nothing happens to either one of them either.
Right.
My one daughter
Right. Right.
came home. Everybody's still here. A lot of people passed away when I was gone. A lot of friends. Ooh, a lot of friends. Family, everything died when I was gone. That's like, man. Everything I pray for though, I came home and got though.
Real talk.
Everything, bro. Everything I pray for,
So
I came
you
home.
said everything that you prayed for, you feel that you got it.
So I came home, I got it fast.
Quick.
Wow.
Everything I don't pray for, I control stuff like, man, Lord, make me rich. Nah, like that. Like, everything I pray for, I got always. Man, cut everybody in my life who need to be there to everything I have, period. I pray for a good woman. Came home, met a good woman. I'm married now. I've been home
I
for over
love
a year.
it.
Married,
Lesson.
I'm a married man now.
Lesson.
There you go. Let them all know. Let them all know. Sometimes. All right. So, I wanted to ask you, as far as television. I know that Ace, you said that you were watching the news. What type of news did you watch in there?
The
All you,
politics between the inmates. That's a lot of news. They swear up and down they know everything that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They the news?
yeah, yeah, they are the news. So I
man.
mean, we kept up with the politics. We kept up with the presidential and all that. Everything that was going on with everything around the globe. So it was definitely a must that you had to watch it. As far as when coronavirus came out, inmates really wasn't born. We wasn't scared of corona and all that, but I see that it's a serious
Wow.
matter.
Right.
Yeah, until like it started hitting the prisons tough, maybe harder than anything. And I'm talking about people are dropping dead quick, and we just looking like, oh my God, what is this? At first, the nurses and everything did not know what was going on. They'll go straight and rush them to a hospital, and then they're looking at them like, we don't know what this is. It's multiple people getting it, and then that's when everything hit the fan. That's when we actually found out it was called COVID. So
How soon?
COVID is a
Just
serious
kind of doing a time frame thing that has been really important. With I heard Dr. Burr say that she encourages medical teams and medical offices to go back as far as 2018 to similar sick cases to see if it started that soon. How soon did you guys see it inside?
I want to say we seen it about the end of. Let's see, it came out about November. That's when the U.S. actually figured it out of what happened or where it came from.
Oh, so I
So
had
we
COVID.
see,
So like I literally had COVID because I went to the hospital at the end of November.
right.
Oh wow.
See, I had caught
Wow.
COVID. No, I can't say I caught COVID. I caught coronavirus. And when I caught it, I just couldn't smell nothing. I'm in there living healthy. I'm clean. I'm a neat freak. So, I mean, when we started hearing about it for what it really was, then that's when everybody like, okay, stay in the sun, work out at the rec yard, oh, drink electrolytes just to keep it away. It's gone. But really, I look at it like if you catch it, you're gonna catch it. The mask thing and all that is not gonna prevent it. It's just gonna stop it a little bit. But
Mm,
it's in the air. It's polluting the air. And a lot of
exactly.
people,
Hmm.
it comes and it flows through your immune system. It's basically how the flu was. The flu was bad at
Hmm.
once upon a time. So
Exactly. Yeah, I was looking at the
yeah, so
statistics for flu. So the 2020, 2021 statistics say that there were 1,500 or 1,600 cases of flu compared to the years before where there's like 150,000 plus cases of flu. So the mask, like you said, will at least cut back on so much, but it's in the atmosphere. At this point, COVID went to the Vatican. COVID went to Antarctica, so it's everywhere. It's in the atmosphere. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, Ace. Were you inside Don Tass when COVID was doing its thing?
Nope, I came home January 31st, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Month later, hit fast.
Okay.
I'm like, man, I'm from lockup to lockup again.
That I was gonna just say that. Like you literally, you came
All right,
home and then
cool.
you had to go back inside.
All right, cool. I
Right.
guess.
Oh wow,
I
And
guess
I
so.
wow.
remember when you came home, man. Hey, shouts out to you. That was a good day, man. When I see you finally going home, man. I was like, hey, I'm gonna be there one day. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
there one
You
day.
know
Now look at
what?
us.
You guys keep saying a good thing, and then also, I guess it's good. Did it calm things down inside Ace when you had people had COVID? Were things calming down in the inside, like less fighting? Like I don't really want to get into a
Definitely.
fight with you, and you might have COVID. I'm probably not gonna put my fist on your chest with if you have
We
COVID,
didn't.
right?
Inmates didn't really take it serious at first. We like, man, what that got to do with us? This is a whole nother world. So
Oh,
people are fighting over anything in there. So
oh.
it okay when COVID came, yeah, it was a pandemic because okay, you'll see somebody, hey, say, look out, bro, going over there with all that. So it was really bad.
They were playing
Yeah.
around. But what they really
Hey,
so as soon as y'all see someone like so much as sneeze, and you're gonna have allergies in Texas anyway, it's just bad. But is everyone like they got COVID back up?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they took it as a joke. Oh, you see? Oh, what's wrong with your eyes? Oh man, you don't look good. Oh, you got COVID. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it really is just crazy. We use the same phones and everything. So when people on the phone, hey, say, bro, I ain't see you wipe off the phone. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go wipe it off. I don't know if you got COVID. I don't know if you got Corona and this and that. We like, come on, man. At first, some people were like, man, I don't care, bro. But then we see how different the world switched. The world switched, and this is facts.
Right.
Yeah,
It's crazy how the whole world returned
man,
within a year and a half.
that's
Wow.
crazy. Real crazy,
Wow,
bro.
you know what? So you guys were they socially distancing you at that point on the tables or when you line up or were you guys keeping the 6 feet that we have to keep in Walgreens, which is really not about COVID, but we're gonna pretend that it's about COVID. So we now got to stay 6 feet away from people in Walgreens. But no,
Yeah.
seriously, were you guys social distancing?
Yeah, I mean, we wasn't, but they was forcing us to. Like, hey, this is my homeboy. I play dominoes with him. I play cards with him. Hey, we spread together and this and that. But the laws would be tripping on us. Like, hey, y'all supposed to be 6 feet. We like, man, we don't care about that, bro. Y'all gonna bring it in here before we even do. We stuck in here, so the
Yeah,
only way we gonna catch it is y'all bring it in here. It was just a whole bunch of mishaps. But it started getting serious to where they like, oh, we're gonna get major cases out. So we
Yeah.
gonna write you up if you don't do the social distance. We gonna write you up if you don't wear a
Oh.
mask. Same thing that was going on out here.
So you start now there's a new leverage for keeping people following a certain order. Hmm. Taz, what were your thoughts on that? Taz getting sleepy on me. I meant to tell him it's a long show.
you
no,
know,
no, no, that's okay.
that's what we y'all.
Man,
Yeah. Were you getting
see, I came
emotional
home
about it?
and hit close. No, no,
Y'all,
no.
y'all
I
are
just
so
look.
funny. Y'all are so funny.
My boy, man.
Yeah.
First, I said when it first happened, I was like, "What? It's what?" And it's crazy because I have a lot of friends in prison right now. Still talk all the time. Everybody know when they got it at one time since it happened. Everybody got it this one. It's crazy, man. My fight
So
for my
do
life, man.
everybody that y'all know caught it at least once?
Yeah, all my friends got the, all my friends in there who I know right now. I talk to every day, and there right now caught it before.
Wow.
I have one
Most
friend in the Fez in Beaumont. My other friend he's over here in the Dominguez, San Antonio. Like my other boys got out. He ain't got it too, man. Everybody get like, man, that's crazy,
Wow.
man.
All right, Ace, did you see anybody pass away from COVID inside?
of course. I seen a couple of people pass away, and it was just like our day still moves, you know. Yeah, we had sad moments. I actually had a neighbor next door. He was more of an older person, you know, and he passed away from COVID. So I seen them
Mm,
pull the body out and all that, and you know, I seen the
mhm.
whole screen, and I was like, man, it's getting serious. It's getting hectic out here. So
Were they
it
giving
made
you
me,
the hand sanitizer, more soap? Did they provide more products because COVID was spreading?
I mean, hand sanitizer. They look at it like, hey, inmates, y'all gonna use this to try to make some alcohol and this and that. So they didn't give us that, but they gave us like cleaning chemicals, bleach, you know, stuff like that. They give us
Oh,
this green soap that has lye in it, basically like
oh.
bleach. So I mean, they give that to you almost every other day.
Yes.
They okay. So let me just, and I know not to put you guys on the spot at all. The state of Texas, my guests, the way that I think are not the views of my guests. The state of Texas, you gave them lie, and you know what lie does. We're gonna call
Yeah.
you out on that. We're gonna send John Legend over there to talk about that. We want Ti to go over there and talk about that. We want Jay Z to go over there and talk about that. You guys know that lie should not be around the human body. Okay, go ahead, Ace.
Yeah, I mean, the things that they were doing, I mean, they started taking it serious. We started taking it serious because we started seeing people drop from it, and it was really not cool, you know. So I can't say it shook us, but at the same time, we really just like, hey, man, like,
You
I'm
got to
having
protect
people
yourself
tell
at
me,
that point.
yeah,
You got to make
like,
sure you don't hurt your own self.
yeah, I don't want to. I want to go home. You know, I want to get out. I want to see my family. I want to see my supporters, my fans again. You know, I don't want to just be in here and then they get that letter at home like, oh well, due to coronavirus and all this. You know, the story goes on, but
Yeah.
it was definitely
But you
rough
know
at
what?
times.
You guys survived what most of us we I did my younger sister likes to call it a stint in the interrogation room, but it was longer than that. But anyway, so I was there a couple of weeks and I felt like I was gonna pass out and surviving and thinking about it, and I dang sure didn't consider it to be a blessing. But so just to see the things that you all the positive that you're able to bring from being in that system and to come out and be whole leadership human beings. I'm
Right.
really impressed by that. I'm really impressed by that. Okay, so what would you like to be remembered for, Ace?
What would I like to be late for? Let's see. I really, I really could
Ace mind be
say,
blowing up.
yeah, you know. uh, I would really want to just say I want to be a fitness trainer. I am a fitness trainer as is, but I want to
Mhm.
really just pursue it to the full benefit of everything that's going on around us. So
Mhm.
right now is the best time to do this. I actually got a gym that I'm gonna start doing, and it's gonna be called Recreation Fitness. You know, just to stay
Love it.
healthy. Just anybody can come in there. It don't matter what age group. We're gonna have something for the kids. You know, the younger generation. We actually gonna have classes,
That's
and we're gonna sit
good.
down with them and then learn the attributes of the right calories, the right value of what you're eating. You know,
Mhm.
because it's obesity everywhere in Texas. So
Right.
a lot of people are out of shape, and that's not what's up. It's not going on, and you don't want to be miserable. I see a lot of
Yes.
people commit suicide over misery
Oh.
and things like
Oh.
that,
Mhm.
and it's sad to see that. You know, like you got way more to live for. So
Exactly. So I like that. I love the recreational gym. I love that you're incorporating the young people because when we had 4 years of the worst administration that the United States has ever seen, they were trying to take away gym and PE and things that we remember growing up. That kept us, as fit as, we could be. So that's good that you're going to incorporate that for the young people. I love that, Ace. Yeah. Taz, what about you?
And skipping and stuff.
Okay. What about
For
you
me,
regard?
I
Mhm.
want to be I just want to be known for all around, man. All around being somebody who keeps a positive attitude all times. Somebody that's gonna be like that. I'm gonna be known for that all times, man. Somebody positive attitude, never down, always, man, always uplifting and real helpful. I'm very positive and helpful, most definitely. You know, I met a man at the barbershop about a month ago, and he was like, "Man, I want you to come to my job. Come talk to the youngsters up there." I like, "Okay, where you work at?" So I'm a mentor to juvenile. Like, I'll go up there. Yeah, most definitely. 'Cause I'm serious, man. Talk to the youngsters up there. That's cool. I'll do that. I'll do that. For real. Okay, yeah. That's me though. I'm gonna be helpful for especially for the youth, most definitely for the youth, man. Youth is,
Right
man.
on.
Youth was that, man. I'm talking about from the real young ones to the kids to teenagers. Oh yeah, man, for real.
Real talk.
Absolutely. That's real indeed. And now, if your life, Ace, were a song, what would the title of the song be?
Hmm. If my life was a song, but let's see. I would call it Adventure because simple fact, we all have a journey that we take. We all have paths, that we all go by. So even if you on a path of success, everybody wants to make it to the top. Nobody wants to live to where they down and out. So it's definitely
Mhm.
an adventure in life.
Indeed, indeed. And what about you, Taz? If your life was a song, what would the
It
title be?
it be named the walking testimony.
There you go. There you
The
go.
walk
There you go.
most
The
definitely.
walking testimony.
Indeed.
Can you guys see yourself speaking at different high schools, middle schools, colleges? Do you have a lot to bring to the table there?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm already supposed to go talk to the the kids and the juveniles. It is too.
Love
Supposed to do
it.
that real soon. Oh yeah,
That's good.
yeah. I
And you,
love that
you, you.
altogether.
What
I
about?
love.
Let me get just one stage on this. One story on this stage. Ace, what are you gonna say to them when you get in front of that crowd of children that are already cutting up? Half of them using the little assembly to get in trouble while they're not in the classroom. So, what are some thoughts that you could say to them?
Take your future serious because life is too short indeed. And I'm pretty sure everybody heard this saying. Take your future serious. Find your priority and stick with it. Find out what you want to do in life. Find your talent. Stay happy. Anything to do to make you feel happier in life, do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit there and be miserable and, oh, I wish I had this. Oh, I hope this will happen. Things don't fall out the sky. So really stay focused. Stay consistent, stay persistent at all times because it's rough out here. Everybody's trying to get it. Everybody's trying to
Everybody.
get it.
Facts.
So
Facts. The
that,
struggle is
that's what
real,
I'm
even for the ones that are not showing you the struggle. The struggle is real on every category. I just saw a commercial, and it had. I'm not going to say it because that they're not paying me to tell you guys about their product, but it had a big celebrity, and I was like, you know what? For that celebrity to be like, I have herpes, and so what I would like for you to do is buy this product. I'm like, man, that's a big name celebrity. So it is.
saying.
Yeah, it's a struggle out there for everybody right now. You have a complete tyrant that tore up the entire country. So Taz, what are you gonna say to the people?
I tell them, man, whatever it is you enjoy doing, take it serious and really do it. What's point though? Finish that school though. Do school. Finish that, man. Because you know, I know one thing I know for sure, man. School is time of life that you hate every day, waking up, going to school, all that type of stuff. Hate it. Hate going to school. I tell you though, when you're done with school, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss those days. I mean,
Exactly.
Yep.
it was the best times of life.
What about your guys' friendship? It started in school. Do you see that now as meant to be?
Solid,
Yeah. Uh,
solid. One answer is solid.
it's
One
solid, man.
answer, solid. Love it. The universe
Like,
never makes a mistake, indeed. Wow.
no,
We
Yeah.
always looked out for each other.
Yeah.
always.
From the day we literally what they call day one. You know what I'm saying? Like from the day I met this dude, he was funny, man. He just had that vibe, that energy, man. I could rock with, and we
Yeah.
always came up. We always
Yeah.
came up, and it was always beneficial just to be around one another. So we stayed solid, and from then, we celebrate. We had been through a whole bunch. We was on the same unit. We was at the same school. We know the same people. Now we out here, and hey, I salute this man right here
Exactly.
because he's a real one.
Exactly. Okay, so going back to some stories throughout life. I'll start with Ace and then we'll go up to Dantas. What's the most adventurous thing that you've done in your life, Ace?
The most adventurous thing I done in my life was, let's see. I could actually say the most adventurous thing I done in my life was going back and forth with dealing with a whole bunch of reality itself, if you know what I mean. As far as like
Exactly. Hmm.
taking footsteps, is from having kids at a young age to game banging to actually being mature. It was all like step after step. So it actually was an adventure myself. I can look at myself and call myself an adventure.
Okay. I like that. That's different from all the other guests. Man, this is stories you guys have to tell. All right, Dantas, what about you?
I nah, man. Adventure. Let me think. Most adventure thing I've done before in my life, man. Man, that's really a hard question to answer.
Yeah.
Adventure thing
Yeah.
I done, probably, man, probably taking that trip that I made last month. This last month, February last month, I went to Las Vegas, Nevada. First time ever in my life. Went out there. My girlfriend went out there together. Her birthday. And we got married out there. We got married.
Okay. And
Got married.
it's okay, was it a spur of the moment or was it a plan? Did you guys
It,
plan it?
okay. It was a plan already. Planned it. Planned it. I came home, met her. I came home, met her. Quick, fast. You can't fight reality. You can't fight fate. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
fight.
good. No,
I
the
met
universe doesn't make mistakes, so you know what's up. Yeah.
so there's a plan. Okay, we go out there and get married. Get ring some other time though. Get that some other time. Okay. We in Vegas and everything. She don't know though. I had rings in my pocket. She don't even know I had the ring though. She don't know I had it though. Talking everything. Okay, talking everything. How I felt right away. How I felt right away. Okay, okay. How I felt though, like like this is like yeah.
This is it.
I
I
mean,
tell the readers in my book is that when a man knows, he knows, and then it's gonna happen. I
what I
love
said. If
it.
I put the picture up. I said, man. I said the heart knows when the search is over.
Woo! Relationship
That's
tea of the week. The heart knows when the search is over. You better school those old schools. I love that. I
turn,
absolutely love that. Okay, that's the relation. I'm
turn.
gonna write that one down. I might quote you in a book. I hope that's okay. And what about you, Ace? Relationship wise, what about you? You about to go to Vegas and after it's all said and done, when you can and make it official?
I mean, I haven't found just that right sponsor yet, as I could call it. I could really just say that I take loyalty to the heart. I take it, and I really look at it as I got to build a foundation with a person. So what that means is friendship is everything before you even jump head first off the porch. You don't have that friendship with that person, and I believe in love at first sight and all that, because it's real. And then you see a lot of relationships that really just be successful. You see a lot of downfalls in the other relationships. So I mean,
Right.
just really find that person that you can really just build that foundation with before you
Exactly.
just jump head first. Because then a couple weeks go by, a couple of months, then you actually see a person for what they really are. Their true colors unfold. So when
Right.
you see that, then you like, oh my God, what I get myself into.
Yeah.
So really take your time with it. If you really want to make it work, you'll take your time.
I
Most definitely.
love it. That's what I tell my readers. So I'm glad that you guys confirmed that. Don Tass said it's some that's it. You guys know when your heart's ready, you know, and then y'all just go for it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
somebody's about to get lucky out there when Ace's heart is ready. All right, so superpowers. Let's talk about them. If you had them, especially while you're inside, what superpower could you have used while you were in the inside, Ace?
To control time. If I can control time, I'll take back everything that I did and
There
that
you
got me
go.
in. You know,
There you
so
go. So you would do like the
yeah,
Flash when he ran back. Honey can say it better, but when the Flash
most
ran back
definitely.
and switched up time.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Look, you know what? That's the sugar honey iced tea. So we're gonna highlight that comment for a minute because he found his one as well. Shout out to Brent Reborn. All right. So what about you? What's your super? What's your superpower, Taz?
Man, if I was in that superpower, it'd probably be just and be invisible,
Yeah.
disappear,
Yeah.
disappear, be invisible, leave, and come back. It doesn't
And
happen.
oh, like come back right before they say when they check in to see if you're still there.
Hey,
That that would have been a very useful superpower.
I told my boss Halloween this year, last year. I said, look, I'll be here to work tomorrow, Halloween tomorrow. I'll be here to work tomorrow.
Hmm.
I'm just like a ghost though. So you ain't gonna see me.
Yeah,
I'll be
you're not gonna see me. You know
I'm
what?
gonna be
That's the holiday. Was it your
I'm gonna be here though.
birthday?
I'm gonna be here
Yeah.
though.
Yes.
Halloween.
Okay. On
You know?
Halloween. Okay.
Yeah. I'm be here.
That's
I'm
funny.
be here Halloween, I'm be here tomorrow. But the ghost
That's
of Halloween.
funny.
You're not gonna see me. I'm be here, not gonna see me though. I'm be here though.
You guys come out and you have smiles on your face. You believe in what the where your world's going next. Your future hasn't been canceled. You know that you have a lot to offer, and that's a beautiful thing. Can I ask you guys a question that wasn't scheduled? Um, Ace, what are your thoughts on prison reform? How important is that as far as helping people after they come out?
We need that. We got to get on our feet, you know. So some people will be like, "Oh, I got a bag waiting on me," or "I got people." Woo, woo. Yeah, take your own advice, man, and do something for yourself. The prison actually helping people get benefits and all that. Yeah, we need all that because it might. I mean, even if you do have a bag out there and do it, yeah, use them benefits and help the next person. You know. So
Exactly.
yeah, we definitely
Exactly.
do need that.
All right, so before we get to talking about the bag, let me talk to my viewers. So, you know that we've been talking over on Clubhouse about changing the negative patterns and being the homework assignment is to help somebody that you see. So, we talked about in last night's meeting about people that right when they get out and the things that they need. So, Ace, shoot the viewers your Cash App so that they can know how to donate to you to push those goals for the recreational center.
Right on, right on. I definitely will.
All right. You can cash app. You can. Oh well. You know what? Let's say. How do they find you on social media, and then they can ask for your cash app.
It's simple. Look at the name, Ace Finesse. Type it in, you'll see me.
I love it. I love it. All right. What are your thoughts? You're getting ready to speak at an event coming up soon here, Don Tess. What are your thoughts on reform?
Man, one thing I know about prison is prison isn't designed to help you. It's designed to make you help yourself if you want to. So if you want to, you get out, help the steps. You get out, take the help that they can give you. A lot of help out there. You get out, a lot of help.
Okay.
People get like,
Definitely.
I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna do all that. I'm okay. I'm okay. Man, you better do that
Wow.
stuff, man. Do all that, man.
Right. Do everything
Yeah.
that they throw
Yeah.
at you.
Take
Yeah,
advantage
there's
of
no
that.
no. Yeah.
What you mean on food stamps? What you mean, man? You can food stamps, all that, man. Food stamps, everything
Oh,
you
that's
need,
good
man.
to know.
Everything you
Yeah.
need, man. Get it, man. Y'all for housing, everything. Y'all for housing, everything you get out.
Yes.
Everything.
Everything
I
you think
say
of.
take every bit of it. Lessons were learned. You're showing that you're ready. You've learned the lesson and you're ready to go on and be the best person that you could be. And whatever housing that they give you, you're going to be a good person for that community. So you can
Regardless.
provide all kind of mentorship and motivation and everything. So yeah, take everything that they have to offer. I didn't know that. I
Yes.
didn't know that they had that. Yeah.
That's
There's a of felon friendly jobs too. Like you can go here, 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 here. Oh, man, so
That's
much help,
good.
man. So
That's good to
much help.
definitely is.
know. Okay, so they have jobs, they're helping you with food, they're helping you in housing. What about education?
Definitely want me to go get my GED. Uh, all that. You know, they want me to get the diplomas that I see. I could have got my GED and all that in prison, but it's so many young generations that's 18, 19. They putting people in prison. So
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
get them out the way first. So if you've been in the system for a while, they just gonna be like, oh well, if you ain't got it by now, you don't need it. So that's how they
Oh,
really, true be told, that's how they were telling us. But
wow.
when I got out, rules and stipulations on my parole, he wants me to go get all that, and I'm actually currently looking into all that right now. So
Very good. And so what do you think about your parole officers, you guys? What can you say about them? They're very good at what they do. They're doing their job.
they lay back. They lay back.
Yeah.
If you doing everything that you're supposed to, you're not drinking and drugging and doing the
Stupid
most.
stuff, right?
They
Yeah.
gonna be out your hair. They gonna be out your hair.
That's good.
Uh,
Get out and do better and be better.
yeah,
And
that's
it's an
it.
easier thing than people think, right?
Right on.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. All right, did you want to add to that, Don?
Nah.
Okay. All right. So, Ace, what's inspiring you in life right now?
My family. You know, as far as my inspiration, I got to be a leader by example. I want to put on for my generation. You know, I want to make sure that everybody is getting out of poverty because that's one of the biggest and hardest things right now is poverty. And
Yes, it is.
you know, I want to see my family live in big houses and doing all this. You know, I want to see my family happy. So my main
Right.
priority falls on my family alone. My loved ones, my fans, my supporters. Yeah, if y'all behind me 110%, I'm gonna be behind y'all 1,000%. You know,
Exactly.
it's all about unity. That's all that's mattering right now is unity.
Exactly. Exactly. And family first at all times. What about you, Taz?
So same exact what he said. Same
Yeah.
exact thing you said. I feel the same way. For
Yeah,
real.
exactly that. All right, so to wrap it up, we are talking about how the viewers can connect with you across social media. Life after lockup, you guys have a lot of plans. You're going to need a lot of assistance. So I'm hoping that you set up your GoFundMe's and all those different things that you need to get the people to support those goals. You guys are complete leadership now. So I just wish you the best. So, Ace, you say it again how they can find you on social media. Taz, do the same.
Well, right now, man, y'all can currently find me on Facebook, and it's Ace Finesse. Other than that, I will be making an Instagram soon. I will be doing my performance on Bigo Live. So if y'all
Okay.
want to just type it in, it's simple, man. Ace Finesse. That's all
Are you
y'all got to
Ace
type.
Finesse over on Bigo?
I am Ace Finesse on Bingo.
Okay, love it. All right, cool. I'm on Bigo. I know I'm an auntie on Bigo. I just try to have a
Definitely.
positive page and talk about relationships and stuff. All right, Dantes, what about you?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook. Yeah. Devontae and Devontae Taz. Devante. Last name Taz.
Got it. Got it. I love it. So, what do you guys want to leave the viewers with? Ace.
Hey, man, y'all stay healthy, man. Y'all do what y'all need to do. Get out of situations, man. Drama free, man. Y'all live healthy. Y'all stay fit. If y'all want to make life worth it, you will actually put in the work. everything is hard work and dedication, and you got to build your confidence, man. If you're not confident, then you might fall and stumble, man. So always stay confident, man. Stay focused. Always stay focused. Keep your mind up here. Don't worry about the next person. Do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. That way you can open up to everybody around you.
Loves it. Loves it. All right, Taz, how will you close the viewers out?
I want to say, man, everybody stay blessed out there. Stay blessed. Stay motivated. Don't ever think that you're only get comfortable in life. Comfortable means you lost already. Life's all about growth and development. All about, man. Just keep going, keep going. Understand, man. Live by the 5 P's. 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So
Proper
always be on point.
preparation prevents poor performance. I love that. Yeah, I love it. So you guys, I'm looking forward to following your journey. I want to bring you back on. Maybe we'll talk like maybe 6 months or so and just see where you're going and what kind of additional assistance you need to keep on going with those goals. So thank you so much. And anything else that you want to shout out?
Y'all take care of yourselves, man. I'll see y'all soon, and I will love to come back on the show. So we will
Thank
tune in
you.
for the most.
Thank you.
We
I
will
appreciate that. You guys shared this, and shout out to everybody that was in the comments. Brent, Reborn, that's the honey. My sister Anita, that's Ace's mom. Aunt Vera over there in upper North Texas area, right? And Rose over there in Germany. Shout out to the family and the grandbabies. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and make sure that you share this. So many jewels were dropped. I learned a lot, and I'm sure other people will as well. Thanks, you guys. You have a good one.
All right, take care of
you
yourself.
too.